Always good to talk, my friend. Sorry, but there's no room. Let's make this happen.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now. I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Why else would you have been so concerned about whether I had a lover before? But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more. You have bonded with Gale, body and soul. His scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with his consent. And perhaps someday, his participation. Some treat their relationships like a walled garden. Tidy, tamed, cut off from the world. That is their right, but it is not for me. I do as nature does, and let my heart run wild. Desire flourishes wherever it finds purchase. It has its place, but it is not for me. The wolf mates for life, but the bear roams free and partners as its instinct dictates. I need to stay true to my nature, and you to yours. Perhaps you are like me, or perhaps not. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done. What, like a child? I'm not sure I consider myself father material. Plus, our current lifestyle isn't exactly what I'd call settled. Share? You're not a loaf of bread to be divvied up at supper time. I thought what we had meant something to you. Call me selfish or old-fashioned, but I cannot agree to that. Either we dedicate ourselves to one another, or this ends here. Very well. Let's not speak of this again. Given my condition, I'm not sure it's wise for me to invite undue stress upon myself.
Did you find time to speak with your partner? A potentially delicate topic, I understand. I cannot blame them. It is understandable why someone would want to keep you all to themselves. Even if it is not my way. I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed. In either case, I will remain by your side for whatever you need of me. Until the very end.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. Chief Houndmaster Paul, who trained our pack to perfection. Lionheart Xena, fierce watchdog. At night, no one dared to pass her post. Fearless Gourders, who would chase any prey and helped bring in our greatest trophies. Brave and loyal Rocky, who saved his master from an ambush. Sea Bulldog, taken by Underly's rage, recovered by her grace. This tombstone shows only the graven initials MT. Grint Thorg, fighter, lost in Durlag's tower. We couldn't recover your body, so we buried your 10-foot pole. Here lies Bargus Freely. He should have looked before he leapt. Mighty Brandman, the Foehammer grants you honor in death. Here rests Alistair Manley, taken too soon. Here lies Duncan, last of the Gory clan. He dies without issue. Here lies Ogre Bob. His arm anyway, it's all that would fit. Final resting place of Dolken Elendara. Ever close to your Antonio Bongo, proud father of Walbran. Remember Kerwin, treasured. I know that name. Was it a curious name? People know it's funny about settling matters with 9 fingers. Sandra, gone but ne'er forgotten. This headstone is anonymous, reading only, as I am Gwyn Highbury, stillborn but not forgotten. Beloved little town, never forgotten. Cannonball guide, here lies Flying Martha, who couldn't.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play. In the ground, over there. Some people covered her in dirt, but I will find her again. I can't leave her out here alone. Sister is always happy to see me. She told me so. She will smile so much when I find her. Sister was always good at hiding, but I'll find her this time.
My Agnes shall be dancing in the market. Flowers in her hair. Not here. Not like this. I hope the Grand Duke strings up whoever did this to her. Thank the gods for the watch. Who knows how many killings there be otherwise?
Beloved Agnes Schweitz, her smile shines like 1,000 suns. Prisoner 3046, beloved Agnes Schweitz, her smile shines like 1,000 suns. Here rots an executed traitor to the city. Do not repeat his mistake. Here lies Arthur Bilfold, dedicated patron of unconventional arts. Flandro terraced biter Grassley, the hunter hunted, the biter bit.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
I know, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter round back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month. Oh, there's a priority fee, but not all of us have the barrels of gold to spare. Also,
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves. Lily. We can't leave her like this.
We won't, honey. We'll get her a coffin, I promise.
You steal from those resting in my garden and still expect an audience? Get out.
Salutations.
I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get. Kerwin? Oh, yeah. He's just outside, under the great willow with the drooping branches. It's good of you to come. He hasn't had any visitors in a long time. It's important to remember those who have gone before us. I wish there were more like you. I'm sorry for your loss, but oh, you're back. Well, there is a serial killer on the loose. Business is booming, unfortunately. Killing bulls, blessings.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more.
Necromancy work.
One more hapless farmer boy, name unknown.
He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards. I don't know why you'd want to play here anyway. Too much dead stuff.
His fingers off my crate! Nah, I work hard to stay off the guild's map. Don't want to get on the lady's bad side. Mind you, she don't know I'm here. And she won't know. Not if I bury your snitching carcass right here.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh. They're not for the dead. They're for the living. Same with funerals, coffins, all of it. I put flowers on my husband's grave for me, to remember the good from the bad. We get on better now than when he was still alive. Of course. Come back any time. You won't find fresher.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. Sightseeing? What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. The very one. And my idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Technology these days. Hello. Are you a tax collector? Papa told me I shouldn't talk to them if they showed up.
What are you doing here? This is a private home, understand? Be on your way, or I'll summon the City Watch to deal with you.
Mama keeps telling Papa we need a lock on our door. I suppose this explains why.
Sell it.
Hello? I wasn't expecting any guests. You a friend of my husband, perhaps?
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? A man can dream. I can't resist a man in uniform. Or anyone else, for that matter.
Budge off! You're blocking my view! Stop crowding me! I'll miss the patrol!
If you had to pick one for a night of passion...
The one with that thinking.
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise. My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy. But I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch. Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immortal Ate ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna save my brother. Well, it's this or cry, which isn't gonna help my big bro. Now keep watch.
The air crackles with...
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
She nods along, enraptured by your explanation.
Oh, that makes way more sense. Let me try again. I'm gonna save you, Garrett. I ruined it. I ruined everything.
Irritation wounds. They're indistinguishable from anything.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee. You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that. Truly. That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer. There's no fun in that, so I think not. Make an offer, mortal. Quite the fitting token. Let it not be said that Lord Mammon's servant does not deal with paupers. But I'm afraid you'll need to offer an awful lot more than that. I'll be keeping the coin, though, of course. Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the few trained death devils. A real fiend skull. By the size, I'm guessing a gargantua. So many infernal items. Looks like a genuine diabolist collection. That might be worth it. I've seen a gem like this, but it's fake. I've never seen gems like these before. They must be fake, surely. Infernal gems, straight from Anauros. Rare, to say the least. Let's try it. Trust no one. Find its throat. Hard to swallow. Find its throat. Hard to swallow. Who for skeleton key?
My most perceptive, prospective customer. Welcome back. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer. The first hit's free, eh? Oh, fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash. Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin. I mean, I suppose that'll do. Stingy bastard. Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Carsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Time for a social call, then. I'm sure Raphael makes for a wonderful host.
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal? Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action. Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling here uninvited.
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is all your fault, you know. You're lucky I care about the fate of your eternal soul. You bet your ass I am. And good friends don't let good friends get trapped in the Hells, right? On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal, like it isn't about to explode. I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. Let's find that contract and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live. I'm fine. Let's just get in and get out.
You know, for all the sense of dread and horror seeping through this place, I really feel quite at home here. What can I do for you, my friend?
All the tumble-down opulence of a withering upper city manor. Raphael's house may be posh, but it's seen better days.
I don't hear the Emperor. He can't reach us here, I guess.
Your nerves rattle and your skin shivers. The pillar contains thousands of angry souls, eager to escape. A chill emanates from the pillar. You sense the sorrow of 1,000 damned souls trapped within.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return. The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
I hope so. But it is a faint hope. Just like me. I can't leave. I could only suffer. But I'm supposed to do that in silence. Everyone here hates me for what I am. I'm the thing that kills you and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice. Caveat venditor. Big mistake coming here while Raphael holds all the cards in his claws. But big mistakes correct bigger mistakes. Like scribbling your signature in the first place. Silly little mice. But yes, hope can help. Your contract is here, in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch, but really quiet and very clever. Concentrate. Remember, quiet as a mouse. The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. The paper cage for your soul. Such a tiny thing, but it's one of his favorites. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure. Can you save me? Please? Please, 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 please. All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Once you take the contract, the fire will come. And Raphael, you must run, run, run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
We won't. We'll get you out. I promise.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
There's nothing.
Rest your weary soul. Come in from the cold. You feel the hunger and desire of countless souls bound to the pillar, unable to escape. A sense of overwhelming loss flows from the pillar. There are souls inside, damned and forgotten. This place is all entrances and no exits.
I know you. I know you nonetheless. Not by name, not by reputation. As the steeple knows the arch, and the keystone knows the clay. I know you. For we are both parts of the same design. Like me, you made a deal with the devil and authored your own damnable fate for the greater good. Can you be sure that breaking the deal will do more good than harm? Then I hope you find your contract and free yourself. but I fear for you. This is a dangerous place. I was an architect in life, a builder of tombs and temples, but mostly of towers. My proudest work reached for the stars and sought to dry Seluna's tears. It was a monument to life and to virtue, and a happy home to my master for many years. Deaths in the family. Happiness rarely lasts a lifetime. When tragedy came, my master fell into darkness and despair. He marshaled a great army to ruin the world and bring all into shadow. I could not let it happen. I sought out the devil, Raphael, and signed an infernal pact with him. He promised to destroy my master's army, and I promised him my soul in return. The devil was true to his word. Fiends slaughtered my master's forces, but he endured somehow and blighted the land. You know my work. Oh, I am glad it endures. Perhaps you also have the misfortune of knowing my master, General Ketheric Thorm. Then all came to pass as I had hoped, though a century too late for my family and friends. Your actions may have justified the price of my soul. I thank you. Tell me, what became of my pride? What became of Moonrise Towers? I did not think it possible. Thank you. My spirit smiles for the first time in a century. Now go. Finish your business here and leave while you can.
A delicious aroma still lingers around the table. Your mouth waters. Just a little. It seems Raphael is not always the best host. Perhaps this dinner wasn't to their liking. You linger here still. Or perhaps you have become lost, like the rest of us.
As bad as it could have.
Welcome. It is so good to see a new face. Long enough to forget the faces of my family. Who am I? I do not know. Who was I? I can answer. A priest. I spent most of my life singing praise to a god who did not listen. 1,000 prayers with no reply. Imagine it. Raphael answered the first time I called out to him. I do not remember. Perhaps they never existed, and I sang my prayers into the void. Not riches or miracles, just enough coin to keep my family happy and healthy. Raphael delivered, and then I was delivered to him. You look as fresh as the day you arrived.
Over here! go again, little mice. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning. Your prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet. And even if you could, you mustn't. Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul. In this house, thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast. Shh. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I can. I shall. I can. I shall. The archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack. Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel! Oh no. They hear me. Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
You hesitate a moment too long, and hope begins to fidget and panic.
I don't hear a thing, Sir Jailer, except for the gentle cracking of my ribs.
Hope vanishes from sight, and the house seems to tighten around you like a constricting artery.
They're eating me from the inside. The rats! The rats! The rats! Ugh! Ugh. Teeth! Claws! They want out. They want out of me. Ugh.
Distilled wine is laced with the perfume of an exquisite poison, an unexpected treat. There can be no hell without hope. The mechanism is locked and can't be used again. Flock to me, all who are burdened, and I will give you hope. For my house is yours, and the door is always open.
I'm in two minds. The rat and the man and the rat, they gnaw at one another. Which one will be the meat and which one will be the tooth? Cheated my chums, took everything and ran. The kindly devil hid me from them, made sure they'd never find me. I skitter now, bested the litter, and hungry, want victuals sweet with rot. Simpler life, but harder. Squeak, squeak.
Away! This is Raphael's chamber pod. I never know. I just wait so nicely. Its admirer, its protector, it is my one true beloved. Step aside now. Raphael might return at any time.
An overpowering stench singes your nostrils. Nothing good happened here. Hellfire, the great gift of Mephistopheles.
Don't! Please don't! Please! Please!
Been awake for 100 years. Guile, the face that masks 1,000 lies. Linda, show your invitation.
I like to watch the door to the boudoir. I like to see who goes in, who comes back out, and who never does. Why? It was his idea. Here I watch, forever and forever. Oh, I can never join in, but I'll always look. Oh, I like to peep through the keyhole. There's so much to see. So much to see. You belong in there, in the boudoir. You should never leave.
Let your heart be glad, let your tongue rejoice, and let your soul rest forever in this house of hope.
He said he'd turn my eyes in on themselves. To see inside me. Rolling and rolling until they burst. Can you see with eyepieces? Can you cry? Can the jelly gouge be whole again? I want to know. I want to see.
Show your invitation. Pain. Become its bedfellow and you will know true pleasure.